nigga. Hey, dog, let's drop GM shit again, nigga. Buy me 100 choppers. Buy me 100 choppers. Buy me 100 choppers. I bet not get caught up. Buy me 100 choppers. Buy me 100 choppers. This helicopter. Bought me 100 choppers. Came with 200 clips. I bet not get caught up. Call my name ain't Silk. I be on the corner. That means I can't slip. I'm skinny as jeans, boy. You tuck in that old hip.
What's up, E? You know I got a one-track mind, E. I got a one-track mind. I got a girl when I was drunk or sleep, man. What up, Butterscotch? Know that we causing problems, but you not a problem solver. Oh, Trish. My looters is shooter.
All my shooters is hoodlums.
Okay.
If you jump in that water, you gon' be straight barracuda. We blowing through to get to it. Gonna be some doubt when we do it. And the streets
gonna be with it. Little nigga know what you doing.
Oh, pursue me, they do me. Like I'm straight out of movie.
Okay. Let's get it. These bitches playing. These bitches been playing. Huh? Beating on my chest like who wanna fuck with Gorilla. Let's get it. Huh? Real niggas gon' plead the field. Man, chop up Chiquita Club. Oh, honey. Let's get it. Yo, let's get it. Now, boom. I'm live, right? We live. Now, I know I done broke down a lot of the production. And I done said that a whole lot of people gonna be responsible for this shit. Y'all gonna tag them goddamn, y'all tag everybody into this shit, but it's a conspiracy. Now, whether Kenneka dead or not, I don't know. Whether she was playing a part or not, I don't know. If they did something to her, they did something to her on the cell, like I said. We can prove that by, not just by the ticket, but by them trying to put Jayden Ford in there. That is not Jayden Ford, that is Irene. Anything we came with to use, they were using for their advantage to keep this shit going. But Jayden Ford was arrested on the 8th. So how could goddamn Eugenia Walker be in there on the 9th with them if she was in a car accident with Jayden Ford? So it's still a conspiracy, but they got a problem with niggas who look through conspiracies. But what I'm trying to tell you, I need y'all to listen, man. I need y'all to listen. I need y'all to listen. I'm gonna play these. I want y'all to listen, man. That girl was never drunk. We ain't never see that girl with no fucking bottle, no liquor. We ain't never see her sleep. We ain't never seen her drunk. This just what they saying. This their excuse. This I guess they story and they sticking to it. But listen to Irene right here, y'all. Listen.
The 8th was Friday. Now we roll into the morning. On that morning, what made her exit that room?
Well, they was finna go. When he finna leave. He picked up.
Whoa. So she like wasted now.
Yeah, she on the bed sleep now. Now she sleep. She by my sister sleep.
Was anybody touching her while she was sleeping?
No, before this,
what up,
she
man?
came at me like, Irene, you ain't finna turn up. This how you gonna be on your birthday? I'm like, hi. Just sitting there. I'm high. It's over there. Where wait till the next song. My sister called over there. She fall right into the lamp. Boom.
Damn, she injured herself.
No, she ain't injured herself. She just fell to the lamp, like stumbled to it. They, ooh, yeah. I'm like, ooh, yeah. You is drunk.
Screw up.
She lay on the bed. My sister put her right there. She go to sleep.
Hmm?
When you pick up, and this time I'm guessing they finna go. When you pick up,
Right.
now they finna go.
And both of these motherfuckers initially, see, we got to stick them to what they said in the beginning. Both of these motherfuckers initially said she got missing around 2 songs. Listen to this shit.
If for them leave back home, they enter it like to get her phone. I like, give me her phone. I'm like, y'all finna go. She here. Come in, but we feel like Kenneka gone. Kenneka gone.
Whoa, hold on. How did she just?
Not to mention the fact that she said usually when Zach asked about the security guard, she said usually, she was finna say usually something, but they ain't never supposed to be there. Look how Bree run around the hotel, know everybody. They've been there before. She said usually. I'm gonna play this one more time. I want y'all to do this shit. This shit got me kind of mad.
Damn, she injured herself.
Nah, she.
What up, MJ?
We feel like we finna leave. They picked up.
Hold up. I want to listen to the whole thing again.
Lean back to the wall. Yeah, Kenneka, it's over for you. You drunk. You lit. You drunk. She ain't drunk. That's when you know Kenneka. My birthday was on the 5th.
Okay, and it occurred on the 8th, September 8th. Okay, wow. So when was it that you guys realized, like, damn, Kenneka is lit? She
What up, Omega?
Drunk, she wasted.
When he was bopping. I know he was bopping.
West side, y'all bop.
Yeah.
Sick
So
on my bop.
Yeah, I see her. I look at her. She leaned back to the wall. Yeah, Kenneka, it's over for you. You drunk. You lit. You drunk. She ain't drunk. That's me.
You seen her. But she was at the end of the bed. You facing the other way. Okay. All right.
You know Kenneka drunk because she always tells us if she's not drunk.
Okay.
You drunk. That's when I knew she drunk.
So at that particular moment, was she like stumbling, falling? Was people still trying to dance?
Hey, what another?
Yeah, we was all still dancing. Like, she drunk, but we still dancing.
What led to Kenneka Martin getting up and exiting that room on September 9th? Because right now the 9th is on that Saturday right now. So the 8th is Friday. Now we rolling to the morning.
Now she said they were still dancing. Now they were still dancing. Bob Kenneka was dancing. And supposed to be asleep. Then she gonna turn around and say Kenneka was asking her to dance.
On that morning, what made her exit that room?
Well, they was finna go. We feel like we finna leave. They picked up.
Whoa. So she like wasted now.
Yeah, she on the bed sleep now. Now she sleep. She by my sister sleep.
Was anybody touching her while she was asleep?
No, before this, she came at me like, Irene, you ain't finna turn up. This how you gonna be on your birthday? I'm like, hi. Just sitting there. I'm high. It's over with. Wait till the next song. My sister called over there. She fall right into the lamp. Boom.
Damn, she injured herself.
No, she ain't just.
Damn,
she
she injured
herself.
herself.
Like, stumbled to it. They, ooh, yeah. I'm like, ooh, yeah. You is drunk. She lay on the bed. My sister put her right there. She go to sleep. When you pick up, and this time I'm guessing they finna go. When you pick up,
right?
Now they finna go. When you them leave back home, they enter it like to get her phone. I like, give me her phone. I'm like, y'all finna go. She here. Come in, but we feel like Kenneka gone.
All right.
Kenneka gone.
Whoa, hold on. How did she just leave?
In these seconds, that's what I'm saying.
She fall into the left.
Okay, she sleep for a little minute, like 5 minutes later, here come Monique pick up and leave. Monique, I got her phone though. This was the music playing off her phone.
Off who phone?
Kenneka phone.
Okay.
So I hear her phone. I give me her phone. Y'all finna leave. You finna leave. She like, yeah, we is finna leave. Next thing you know, I'm like, unhook the Bluetooth then. And my Monique from there, like, she missing. She missing.
Now check this out, y'all. Maya, Kenneka, and Monifa is at the end of that goddamn bed. And I'm trying to figure out who the nigga is that's saying he called Bree like 3 times. I gotta figure out who dude is. But I want y'all to listen to this shit, man. I want y'all to listen to this shit and match this shit up. I want y'all to match this shit up. Y'all gonna have to listen to this shit though. And then match these voices up. Come on, goddamn it. Come on, goddamn it. This shit wanna play with me. This shit wanna play with a G. Exit that shit. Play it again. Come on. Come on, bitch. Keep on fail me now. Because it's not the security guard, it's the manager at the door. And when you hear she wasn't frozen, she suffocating there. She had hypothermia because of the heat. That Topamax that they put on her ass, though found in her system. Allegedly, she had Topamax and ethanol in her system. And the hypothermia came from heat, not coldness. They switched that narrative. You got to stick to what they said in the beginning, man. This shit won't let this shit play. Ain't that a bitch? But that manager at the door, you can hear his voice. The same manager that made the phone call, you can hear him at the door. That's why I always say, "Good evening, my friend." That's what you hear the manager say at the door. Let me get this shit to work. Hold up, y'all. Let me get this shit to pop. Cause you ain't the only one got a motherfucking goddamn Tyrola video, motherfucker. We go get another one. What the fuck wrong with this shit? All right, come on, motherfucker, play. Stop playing. First, hold up. I want to y'all. I'm good on Gucci. Pay attention to this shit right here. You look at the phone, watch. Showing what y'all. I don't care. They can flag. Pay attention to this shit. Bim. You see that? Hey, they finna get put out. He looking at it live. Wish I could see that original live. They finna get put out. Because it seemed like he goddamn know they finna get put out for somebody to knock on that goddamn door. But check this out. Man, that man ain't put nothing in no Kenneka joint. He put that shit in the drink and that girl was sitting over there in that chair. Come on, we got to kill all them layers, bro. That old Kenneka standing right there. Kenneka standing right there. Next to goddamn Maya. Next to Maya. I need to see who that is on that wall. It's a dude over there whose voice I need to figure out who it is. But he put that shit in that drink and passed it over there. Then she passed it to her. George Smith, you got to tighten up. Man, you ain't on Jordan. You on some more shit. See, them nails and them niggas to put out here, they don't want to clean that shit up. All right, man. It's too late for that. Good evening, my friend. You hear that voice? Man, hey, man. I just told Time Wolf.
Yeah, it's too late for that.
Good evening, friend.
They were the manager.
Good evening, friend. That's that motherfucker Resco at that goddamn door. That's the same one that called Officer Kitten Bell and was talking about Betty Green, hashtag Betty Green, nigga. That's the same manager at that door. That's the same manager that's a goddamn nurse. The same manager. Old Resco there. And he was part of another goddamn foundation they had about neural brain shit. He a nurse. He fuck around. That nigga fuck all them motherfuckers now fuck around with this organ shit. Now I'm gonna goddamn show. Now pay attention, man. I'm gonna show you. And they ain't gave Kenneka shit. You see that? He's snapping it. He putting that shit. He putting that shit in that cup. He gonna pass it to the other side, dog. Damn. He passed that shit over that way. He didn't give her shit. Chief, he passed it that way. Towards the one to the chair where that girl being sat on that. Kenneka standing over there by the door. He ain't passed her shit. He just got through fixing the drink right there. Gave it to them niggas that you hear here talking some goddamn Marco and Rob. You hear them niggas saying goddamn, I'm 63rd. Kiki, what you on, folks? I ain't on that. I ain't on that. That shit going on in the corner over here. Going towards that chair over there where that girl being sat on it. That cup with the other in the other direction. Nah, ain't no 2 cup shit. She leaning across the bed looking for her shit. That shit go right there. Lighten that shit up, Fed. That shit go right there. Leaning across the bed looking for her shit. The dude with the goddamn right there next to Peas, the dude she been sitting next to all night, is that dude in that dark blue. Man, I ain't trying to think about none of this shit. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to do something else, bro. You got to think about what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I done been through all them scenarios. They called it back and then they did it. That, I know all that. I'm saying what I see on this footage, bro. She right there. The girl that's in that chair, I done showed niggas who the fuck that is, bro. I done showed people who that girl in that chair, who the girl sitting on. Then when Tanaja come out the bathroom, she passed by Kenneka and take it back to the same girl. Look, man, I'm gonna get out of the way, bro. Let me get to the other shit. That should go right there. She ain't got no cup on her phone. Look, that should go right there. God damn. Say that narrative for another day. I ain't got time for that. And one of those, you hear these niggas in here? Man, I just want one cup. What she got in her hand? She ain't got no cup in her hand. And remember, Kenneka got 2 phones too. That's in the paperwork. She sipping out that Red Bull. She sipping out that goddamn Red Bull, and she got there looking for her shit right now. And why her watch on her right arm? My name be the right one. What the fuck going on? I'm gonna show y'all that she was goddamn. I don't know. I got a whole lot of shit I can say. But they looking for something right there. I just want one cup. Monique was already looking down. They looking down what they looking for. She just got to lean across the bed looking for her shit. See what I'm saying? She was already looking around. She ain't drunk shit. She ain't dropped no cup to my what is that or none of that. That's the motherfucker over there in that chair, man. Then that nigga asked Tanaja, what you on, folks? I ain't on that. I ain't on that. He. All that shit. Now check this out. Do what I'm trying to get to over here. I really just wanted y'all to hear her goddamn. Nigga, I just showed you the dude tear that shit off, spike the drink, Pass that shit to the opposite direction to the girl who being set on in that chair. And I showed y'all a million times who that girl is, who they got them get out here on this YouTube, Photoshop and play and create narratives and push shit and try to make that be Kenneka in that chair. That is not Kenneka in that chair. That is not Kenneka who he paid the drink to. It went to the girl that was being set on in the chair. Now y'all can block that nigga. Time for that shit. Right there. John, what's up, folk? He speaks to John in that live at 2:46. So that will let you know what time this is. It's 2:46. Turn back around. Now listen to that shit. That's her talking. Now that Irene just said she was setting her get up with her birthday, dance with me and all that shit. This 2:46 now. She probably been missing at 2 o'clock according to these little bitches. You hear her saying, damn, Irene, it's your birthday. Get up and dance. Not now, get up and dance with me. She trying to get her to get up and dance. You don't want to dance? I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Fuck this shit. Listen, that girl wasn't never drunk or sleep on no goddamn bed. So that means they all conspired to tell this goddamn lie. Shit. Damn, Irene, it's your birthday. And y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen to the background. Y'all gotta turn y'all shit up and drown shit out and listen to Kenneka, Maya, and Monifa. I gotta figure out who the other nigga is. Y'all gotta goddamn listen. Y'all gotta listen to what they saying. This girl wasn't never drunk or asleep. This girl asking for her phones and shit right now. What up, Tony? That white girl laying on the damn floor right there in the corner, but damn, well, I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to stay focused on this. Bill. There she go right there. There she go right there. And see, I used to think that they were saying they fucked up because they put her face in there. Because she tried to cover up her face, and she still be dancing a little bit. When she cover up her face, she still got a little rock on. She still grooving to the music. They let you know she ain't drunk. Just like Lenora said in the beginning, my sister was one of the ones that said the manager was at the door. She wasn't stumbling, doing none of that shit. Then they said she come up missing that two some ain't adding up. Some ain't right. This what Lenora said at the beginning of this shit. She had to come up missing around some out of 2 or 3 something. This why she been missing since 2 something. That ain't adding up. She had to come up missing around 3 something. That's what Lenora said. Why they told Lenora shut the fuck up, I believe. Trying to tell you. Now that should go right there. Then Moga said, they could be saying that girl over there in that chair fucked up. But I always thought something else when they said y'all just fucked up. Cause I don't think she supposed to been seen right though. That's just my opinion. But that's her ass right there though. And listen to what they say. Listen to Monifa say something about a fucking freeze and shit. Gotta listen. I ain't hear that, so you gotta goddamn drown that shit out and listen. I gotta try to get my ear fixed. Y'all heard that? Gotta try to catch up with them motherfuckers. They playing in the freezer, man. Y'all don't hear that shit. Wish I can get my goddamn other ear to work. Had it be work. Hold up. She said, "You got my phone? Call Bree Bree." You got my phone? Call Bree Bree. And the nigga said, I called that bitch like 3 times. Listen to this shit. Then the dude said again, I called her ass like a billion times or some shit. Listen. So what I'm saying to y'all, she wasn't never drunk, she wasn't never sleep, and she asking for her own goddamn phone right here at 250. And that's when them other two niggas come in the door. When they come down, not in the door, but they come down that walkway at 253, 252. The ones who came in there with them goddamn hoodies on. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing, but I'm just telling you. But that girl in her, she ain't drunk, she ain't sleep, she ain't not asking for her own shit. She asking about her phones, and I think she trying to call Bree because Bree allegedly got her keys, nigga. Girl ain't drunk, girl ain't sleep. Monifa got that. If you listen to that goddamn conversation, Monifa got there talking her ass. Monifa talking to her ass about getting up out of there if they go. You hear her say, you got my phone, call Bree Bree. Irene ain't trying to dance. She ain't trying to, she ought to hide the fuck. Man, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. What? These man are playing in the freezer, man. Somebody goddamn. Said somebody goddamn. I don't even talk about the freezer, man. They ain't playing in the freezer, man. And one of them said, I been outside. Then she said, you got my phone, call Bree Bree. Girl ain't drunk, man. So you got my phone? Right before the girl say hello, there's a girl that said hello on Ty Live. She said hello, and Ty said, I'm right here recording on the phone. Right before the girl say hello on Ty Live, you'll hear her say, you got my phone? Then the girl said hello, then she said, call Bree Bree. And then the dude gonna sit and call her like 3 times. And I called her bitch like 3 times. Listen to this shit. Somebody else said call Bree. Somebody else said call Bree. She said, I called that bitch like 3 times, 1,000,000 times or something.
Show right in the corner on the phone.
Called that bitch like 3 times.
Nene, what that cup that's for?
I called that bitch like 1,000,000 times.
Show right in the corner on the phone.
Called that bitch like 3 times. I'm gonna go back to it when I'm gonna go back to what goddamn. I'm gonna go back to a goddamn Monifa say something about the freeze again. Why the fuck she talking about a goddamn freeze about a plane in the fucking freezer? Right there. Right there. Hold up. I bet. See that? Y'all see that? I don't even want to talk about the freezer, man. They been out playing the freezer, man. I've been outside. Man, tell me, hey, put an 8 in the chat of somebody. Anybody can hear that shit? I'm on trip. Y'all don't hear that shit? I don't want to talk about the freezer, man. They out playing the freezer. Yes, same room. Nah, she hold her hand up to her face like she was trying to hide from the camera and shit. When she seen him recording, like she kind of hit her. That's why I said they said. I don't think they were saying the girl was fucked up. That's just my opinion right there. I don't think they were saying the girl fucked up. I think they were saying they were fucked up because they ain't need her on the camera right there. I don't know, but she tried to hide her face on the camera. Then she started kind of rocking with the music. Then you hear she saying somebody called in. I can't hardly hear what they were saying. Then Monifa break out and say, I don't want to talk about playing the freedom. They been out of playing the freeze. And the girl said, I've been outside. I won't play no fucking freeze. I've been outside. So whatever, I'm telling you, ain't nobody standing around. I don't even see Charlo over there no more. Charlo supposed to be right there. That's what I think, Tank. Because I think Coxstone the one told him, man, y'all done fucked up. Because they fucking the times up on this video or some shit. Or live, I don't know. They just, y'all ain't trying to goddamn go to reaching and shit, motherfucker go to crazy. But I know I hear the girl asking about her phone and shit. And I know she's saying call Bree because Bree probably got her keys. And that's how it was when this shit first jumped off before all the extra narratives and all the extra line they were doing. Before they started doing all that shit, that's how it was when it first came out. So she tried to call Bree for them keys. And she asking for her phones. And then you hear somebody say, my phone, your phone, I got your phone. If you listen good, she'll say, if you listen good, after she say, you got my phone, call Bree, you'll hear after that, she'll say, my phone, your phone, okay, I got your phone. They getting ready to go out the door. They getting ready to go out the fucking door. And she ain't drunk or none of that shit they talking about. She's standing right there. The girl wasn't drunk. That's their narrative. They want to push that she was drunk and fucked up. That's what they're telling you all script shit, production shit, conspiracy shit. All these motherfuckers guilty, man. If they ain't guilty, but never goddamn lying. You lying, you guilty. Fuck all that.
Show right in the corner on the phone. Nene, what that cup that's for?
She said, get my phone. Once she said goddamn, you got my phone, call Bree. He said, I tried to call her many times. He said, get my phone. She said, I got your phone. So get my phone. She said, I got your phone. I'm telling you, I'm listening to this shit. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. I called her like a big time. Who is this nigga talking about he called her? I want to figure out who this nigga is talking about he called her. That cock strong? Somebody on the side of that wall. You know, playing in the freezer. I don't think she supposed to be seen, bro. I don't talk about the freezer, man. Every now and then playing the freezer, man. I was outside.
Show right in the corner on the phone. Hey, where that cup is from?
I called her like a million times, man. I know y'all hear this shit. Somebody, it always seems like they mess up something up right there when the scene and script. But that's all I want, man. I got down. That shit done crazy. That's two, and this time right here will be like 250 something. And you go and goddamn see one goddamn old boy them came in. They came in with some hoodies on. This was goddamn. This kind of goddamn. Let me see. Let's see some shit. Let me see some shit. Let me see some shit. And then they goddamn. They add that room right there. That's that club. That's that club I be telling y'all about right there. The fireman club, the motherfucking wrecking back, all that shit. That club, that's the club right there. Them goddamn Murray brothers already own that motherfucker right there. Let me see if I find this goddamn screenshot. That's the pool area right there. Let me see if I find this goddamn. Let me see if I find that screenshot of them dudes when they first come in that bitch. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. See if I find that screenshot. Seen it last night. Yeah, but that girl ain't drunk. That girl wasn't nail drunk or none of that shit they talking about. Is this it? Where the nigga at? Where he at? There they go right there. Look what time they coming in, y'all. See that? That's at 153, but that's 253. That's 253 right there. She looking for her shit. She looking for her phone. They get ready to come up, but they get ready to come up out the door now. See, I always think about Mike D and goddamn the other guy, man when that said I forgot about these two niggas. See what I'm saying? But it's all crazy. It's all crazy because why they lying? Why she wasn't cry? If she wasn't laying across no bed sleeping, she wasn't drunk, she in the ask for her own phone. That's a lie within itself. All of them sticking to a fucking lie, man. All of them. All of them. Then you hear the other two niggas in the fucking room and all that old bullshit. This goddamn production going on right here. This production cover up they got going on. But I just put this out here goddamn for Trey. But Trey don't goddamn try to match that shit up to how they gonna match it up. Because for one thing, the dirty shit that all over her pants go goddamn match up with that flower bed. The water, the wetness match up with goddamn that pool area. And the hypothermia match up with that goddamn freezer not working. The freezer was not working. These are things they said at the beginning of this shit. The freezer was not working. Then all of a sudden, you got a manager coming through that motherfucker with a key, because they didn't convince us about a key and goddamn checking the gauges. But they said goddamn, just remember, they said that the goddamn camera hadn't been activated in weeks. I'm like, Lenora, which one it is? The camera in that kitchen hadn't been activated for weeks because nobody goes in that kitchen to check no gauges or none of that shit. If the camera ain't been activated, the motherfucker who go in there and check the gauges, if he go in there and check gauges, the goddamn camera got to be activated for him to be going in there checking gauges. But then they turn around on the news and say the camera hadn't been activated for weeks because no one goes in that kitchen. And they don't go in there and goddamn check no gauges because the goddamn freezer don't work. The freezer wasn't on. It don't work. So they go back to them telling her initially her daughter suffocated in the freezer. I got a screenshot from some shit I took yesterday about CHOPPAZ and what it do, about hypothermia. I forgot how to pronounce the word, but y'all can look that shit up for yourself. You know, I told y'all that CHOPPAZ can be used as an anesthesia. It should be used as a goddamn anesthesia. Where I got that goddamn? Where that nigga at? He was a big part. There was a lot of undercover motherfuckers. There it is right here. You see that shit? Oligohydrosis. Look that shit up. Oligohydrosis and hypothermia from the use of CHOPPAZ. They played that girl in that free. She probably already was fucked up, in my opinion. I'm just keeping it on the surface. I feel like everything that happened had already happened. That shit happened on the cell, man. That shit happened on the cell. All them doctors and shit around that motherfucker, then her organs missing. Why ain't nobody talking about if we in a goddamn organ infested community hotel? Why don't nobody focus on her organs being missing? Everybody want to holler about the Kennekas and Kennekas. We talk about this Kenneka, nigga. Her organs missing, nigga. Organs missing. That's a problem. That should be a huge problem. Her thymus and middle lobe of the lung missing. And then on top of that shit, hold up. Then on top of that shit, that's the one I want. Can I see? I don't think I can see it in that photo. Let me see if I can go find this photo right quick. They talking that motherfucking shit. Everything I looked up on old girl goddamn came out to be 100. And her doctor ended up being up there with the motherfucker with the nigga who goddamn supposed to be the motherfucker who came to collect the body. The Trillium goddamn gift of life network dealing with them organs and shit. Her doctor ended up being over there and they try to watch all that shit. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm trying to see. There it is. There it is. I got this photo just for y'all. Look, see that shit? Them niggas went to holler about there with calm on that girl's stomach, all kind of shit. Yeah, it depends on the level. It depends on the milligrams and the level that you take that shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But that shit can be you. That video goddamn Logic called itself taken from me about the mobile lab and all that shit. Man, I did some extensive research on that shit. Looked all that shit up, writing that shit down and everything before I did that video. I put some information out about how they can use ethanol and CHOPPAZ as an anesthesia. I had all that goddamn I had all the book references, the medical book I got it out of, I had all that shit in there. I had all that shit in that video. But then the hypothermia, dealing with CHOPPAZ and the hypothermia, it said it caused you to stop sweating. You stop sweating and it caused you to go into hypothermia. So any kind of extreme weather, hot or cold, could cause hypothermia. And I think she got that. I think the hypothermia was caused from the goddamn heat, from what they initially said. From what they initially said. If she died from hypothermia, if she wasn't already dead when they placed her in that freezer, if she ain't died somewhere and they went and placed her in that freezer, or when they got through, they had already just put her in the freezer. Well, they ain't get a chance to come pick up. I don't know. It might be a whole big production. I don't know. But I know that right there is an incision, bro. That is not all that shit. She been raped and all this old. They you know what I'm saying, did all this bullshit, 3 different fluids on her body and all that shit. Somebody, that's a goddamn incision, bro. And you can see goddamn you can see the other marks on her body from incision. But I ain't gonna go find all that shit. Yeah, nah, ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. She wasn't frozen solid. The manager, if you pay attention, the manager the one told the damn police officer to say the shit. If you pay attention to the tapes, the manager the one said frozen solid. Then once he said he go on the microphone, he go on the goddamn transmitter and said, "Yep, frozen solid. Yeah, she's frozen solid." He ain't the one. He ain't the one. He said that. He listening to the goddamn manager. And then the manager that got in it, yeah, all of a sudden when they put the footage out, he just come through there swinging the keys, trying to keep it, it's television, trying to come through there swinging the goddamn keys. I don't know how that shit work. I don't know how they got her to the pool area or what actually happened. They was finna go, but Monifa was down with the shit. Her and Maya had to be down with the shit. Cause for one thing, they lying about her being high and drunk. I always had a problem with them saying she was drunk and sleep. Cause I always try to find signs of her being drunk and sleep. But I hear her at the end of the bed and it matched up to what Zach was asking Irene about right before she left. And you hear her saying, "Irene, get up and dance with me. Not now, why I got to wait? It's your birthday. Man, you got my phone call. Bree. Finna go, y'all roll with me. We came, somebody. Man, anyway, they would get ready to she was looking for her phones so she can go. Before she left out that room, not come back and ask for Kenneka shit. She was asking for her shit before she left out that room. The freezer wasn't on. The goddamn freezer, the initial shit said the freezer wasn't on. That's why they had to go back and that's why they had to go back and goddamn contradict everything Lenora had said, bro. Everything Lenora had said, including that the goddamn them people got in touch with her mama via telephone. She said them folks call her mama. Them folks called her mama and said that the fire department didn't find her, the employee found her because they was setting up their shit. They was setting up what they wanted the public to see. They murder mystery or whatever they had going on, but them motherfuckers lying, man. Too many lies. And this girl, shit, too many lies, bro. Too many goddamn lies. They knew some shit like that. I'm gonna listen to this shit again. This shit crazy. The girl was not goddamn drunk. I'm trying to figure out who the dude is. I tried to call her a million times. I called that bitch like 3 times. And the reason I keep on saying I want to listen and try to find out who dude is because the voices sound like it is. He ain't there. Don't supposed to be there. Don't supposed to be there. I'm trying to figure out what dude that could be. See, man, if anybody got anything they can listen to that shit with, man, y'all can kind of, you know, saying, close your eyes and concentrate on what Ty Rowland and the dude saying. You don't really listen to all of it at one time. But then you go back and just focus in. You got to just focus in on what the girl's saying. But Ty Rowland saying something to this nigga back here too. I remember back in the day I was trying to hear what he was saying to him too. Cause that's when I first goddamn told everybody about Cockstrong. I was the one trace Cockstrong all over the hotel and let everybody know he was in all those lives. I said, that nigga in all the lives. Then they took him and named him Big Swole and started saying all kind of other crazy shit other than what the fuck I was saying. Won't nobody talking about no damn Big Swole or no Cockstrong until I went and found this nigga. That, you know what I'm saying? I said, that's the dude that came in. And that's another thing. He came in. How the hell you come to a party before the guests get there? I mean, before the party holders get there? The party was supposed to be for goddamn Tiffany and goddamn Irene. Them motherfuckers was getting there before the goddamn party goers get there. And they was coming in that motherfucker with some people carrying boxes and all this old shit. Irene come over there and act like she don't know who the lady in the pink sweater is when she stopped and talked to that lady. Man, this a hell of a production, bro. Man, talk about the freezer, man. Every now I'm playing the freezer, man. I've been outside. I think that Maya saying I've been outside. I don't know, tripping. It sound like the freezer hot or some shit. The freezer in a high wall or some shit. What she say? Man, that earbud be fucking up. Tired of trying to get the damn earbud to work. Called it like a billion times. Man, that motherfucker Monifa describing some shit about that freezer, man. I can't make out what she's saying. Something about high walls. That freezer had a high walls or some shit. Listen. somebody that free somebody how it was. Let me go back. And Free said that's how it was. That sounded like that girl said that freezer scene, that's how it was. That sounded like that girl said that freezer scene, that's how it was. What the fuck this girl said? That freezer scene, that's how it was. What else, Sass? That freezer scene, that's how it was. Y'all hear this shit? That freezer scene, that's how it was. Hey, hey, hey man, what up, Cold Peps? Hey, I'm gonna get up out this bitch, man. I hope they got there, get this video and fuck with it, man, and go back and listen to it for themselves, man. I'm telling you, that girl was never drunk. She was never asleep. You understand? And that girl sitting there asking about her phone, and that girl sitting over there talking about a freezer, and some nigga saying I called her like a bitch. She was calling Bree for her key. Remember, just go back 2 years ago and remember how this shit jumped off. And it sounded like she said something about the freezer saying that's how it was, bro. That girl was never drunk. That girl was never. That's the proof right there. That's the proof that they've been lying this whole time. Whatever they got them into and whatever they got going on, whoever the production, camera, all that shit was going on, that's the proof right there. That girl is not asleep, bro. And if anything happened to her, they down with this bullshit. Now, could they have, now, I used to think that girl in the chair, she got fucked up, but she walked out of there. She walked out of there. I don't know. And then you got to think about goddamn, even when Lenora goddamn was saying one thing, she was on script too, because she said, how was her hair when she left? She was flat iron straight, whatever. Her hair was out. Only way she could have seen her hair all over the head was from the freezer pics. Because the girl on the gurney, hair ain't all over her head, and her hair don't look like it's wet. The girl on the gurney, hair ain't all over her head, and her hair ain't wet. So what's she talking about? They reading scripts. What's she talking about? They supposed to be unthought a goddamn body in a goddamn amount of goddamn 10, 15 hours. If they did anything to it, according to the toxicology report, but you know you were dealing with a big corrupted place. So only thing you can do is bust up everything they say. When they say something, you fact check it, and when you fact check it, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. They said her goddamn thymus and middle lobe of the lung was missing. Teresa said goddamn Kenneka never had no problem with her lungs or her heart, or none of that shit. They zoned the body. They said your daughter thymus and middle lobe of the lung is missing. And we showing you in the freezer that girl got incisions on her body that has been sacrificed on the 7th. The fuck? At the time of the accident, not at the time of the accident, at the time between the Ty Rollins live and her coming out of the elevator Too many motherfuckers in the hallway, Ratty. You got people still coming up to the party. This shit crazy, man. And then you know what? We listened to this shit way back in the day before. When they first started turning up the enhancing the audio and shit. When they first started enhancing audio, we listened to all this shit. I always have talked about this shit. But I ain't never said that girl was drunk or asleep. Never. She was. She sounded like she sang that Freeze scene. That's how it was. But it might not be what she said. I don't want to quote that. Hear that? That Freeze scene, that's how it was. I'm telling you. Mm-mm-mm. You got my phone? Call Bree. Then she said, get my phone. I got your phone. I called her about 1 billion times. That shit crazy. So she went parking dips. That shit crazy, man. Oh, they got down listen to that shit. Somebody got a better shit than me. You know what I'm saying? But I know what I hear though. I know exactly what I hear though. And then if you listen to the manager voice, that's not why they try to change it to the security guard so much when it was the manager that knocked on the door. It was the manager that knocked on the door. Why they try to change to the security guard so hard? Okay, the security guard came with us, so, but that was that manager. Around the time Kenneka went missing, the manager knocked on the door. And it was that same, I don't know where all my videos at, but I can't, I ain't on a computer market, I just can't go shit like I want to, but it's a guy there, the manager coming, and you can hear the manager when he said, "Good evening, my friend." That's the same exact voice. He might know where it is. That's the same exact voice when I got that the video and had him talking about Commander Betty Green. She said she is commander. He wanted to talk to officer. He called and talked to Officer Kittenbell. That's when we found Officer Kittenbell. She got down. That's the same goddamn voice. The manager. Yeah, Ty said, there ain't no goddamn manager. Oh, that is the manager. When he said it is a manager, because he hear his voice. The nigga said, good evening, my friend. Good evening, my friend. What did he say? Good evening, my friend. And then, if you listen to that voice, that's the same voice that called and asked to speak to Officer Kittenbell. And was talking about goddamn, what up, Andrea Queen? And was talking about goddamn, she called up there to my, she was going to shut the hotel down. If any information they had, they need to goddamn get in contact and get the information to her and all that old shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same dude. That's Risco. That's Risco at that door. That's goddamn Risco Risco Zoo Kick at that goddamn door to my good evening, my friend. That ain't Daniel Pena. That's goddamn Risco. He go back downstairs that morning and he called the police station, but he wanted to speak to a specific officer. He wanted to speak to Officer Kittenbell. That's that same voice. The nurse nigga, the nurse dude, the one who probably was involved in goddamn organs coming up missing. The whole thing production. See what I'm saying? So that They put all their ass, man. Everything we already said. I just wanted to match it up for trade them because they goddamn time linked up, and that girl ain't goddamn in that motherfucker. I just want to bust their ass up like I do bust their ass up a little bit more. Bust their ass up a little bit more. And because the time show match, and then just in case that girl is fucked up, bro. Like I said, I don't either they sacrifice up for the organs or they faked us out. But goddamn it, that girl goddamn ain't laying across no bed asleep. That girl done asking about her shit. And right after that, they left out that room. There's like 2:49. 2:49. So by the time they get through getting the phones and all that shit, they walk out that door together just like they said in the first place. The only thing about when they walked out that door in the beginning, they was not saying nothing about Maya. They wasn't saying shit about Maya. It was always Bree. It was always goddamn Monifa and Kenneka in the beginning. Monifa and Kenneka left together. Then they was saying something about they separated and went this way and went that way and came back. That's how that story was at first. And then goddamn they asked Monifa so many questions to the point she just like, shit, Teresa know. I never forget what she said that shit. Teresa know. I like, what the fuck, damn, hold up. Damn, she ain't want to ask no more questions, girl. Oh, like Teresa know. Like, that, damn, she getting a little smart. I remember that shit. Like, Teresa know the fuck wrong, damn. They later mama, later daughter missing. You talking about Teresa know? What Teresa know? Shit, we need to know what Teresa know. I remember that shit. I was very inquisitive and shit. Too many lies. So they let you know who they work for. All don't work together. All don't work together, man. It was a goddamn shame if that girl, according to real life and how this shit goes, it's a damn shame they goddamn sacrifice that girl like that. Cause they'd have been busted about the 8th. They'd have been busted about the 8th and shit, the 7th, going to the 7th. That marriage to the B shit, that was goddamn. I sure don't want to be real. I want to be living. I've been told y'all that shit. I'd rather goddamn she'd have been and made a fool out of all of us and she be somewhere living. That'll be my choice if I had a choice. I'd be upset a little bit about being fooled, but I'd be happy to know that she was somewhere living well and good. Yeah, but shit, that might not be the case because the ritual call for her to goddamn be married to that beast on the 7th of September. Around 3 a.m. in the morning when they get down. That goddamn girl. And then, I don't know if these lies been goddamn plugged or manipulated or whatever. I ain't never looked into that shit, but I heard people saying that it's possible they can trick them lives and have different dates on them, all that shit. I don't know, man. But according to that goddamn script, that goddamn girl was not asleep. That girl ended up asking for her goddamn keys and her phone. She ain't say nothing about no keys. She said call Bree. I ain't. But I'm saying she said call Bree because she want them keys. I believe Bree had them keys. And then they went to talk about the freezer locked and all that shit. That's where the key came from. That where the key came. That where the key to the freezer and all. They gotta have key to the freezer and all that. Man, I'm telling y'all, Dr. Ali said something about. He had proof. He had the audio of goddamn Bree asking. I'm not Bree. Monifa asking that security guard to unlock that goddamn kitchen so they can put her friend in the freezer to cool off. I don't know. He ain't never present that shit. If he did, I wasn't over there. I didn't catch the live. But he said that shit. I don't know. But soon as the movie start, you got the manager coming across the kitchen, swinging his keys and shit. You don't need no keys. All you gotta do is go open that goddamn weak ass freeze up. That's what I'm talking about, cold pepper. It would never no evidence of her being asleep. Like they saying. So the kids lying like a motherfucker. They lying. They part of this shit. How profile deals we get the info, but never for real, for real. Cause it meant to do exactly what it's doing, man. Psychological operation. Get us all emotional and tied up in this shit. Then we don't pay attention to what's really going on in real life. Yeah, nah, them all got that new the Cadillac and everything that pulled up on Pop. That shit, all that shit ain't match up. The rims was different than everything on the BMW. All that shit ain't even made no sense. They just put a goddamn photo out of 2020. Mental gymnastics. Yeah, hell of a program. Hell of a program. For real, for real. Man, that shit, I thought about that shit all last night in my sleep. I'm like, but I had been saying that girl wasn't sleep or drunk, but I went to sleep listening to that shit before I went to sleep. I'm like, man, them motherfuckers talking. But you know what? 2 years ago, we was already saying, man, them girl, I had said something about a month or two ago. I was like, man, I remember they was talking about the freeze and everything, but I can't remember which live it was. I can't remember what it was in Irene live or Tyrone live. But Monique was saying something about the damn freeze and all that shit. Shock value. According to the script, they got down led her ass down to the goddamn somehow. So you go from that part of the script until was Zach saying she was out there. Remember I was saying that she wasn't in that hotel, she was outside the hotel somewhere? When I was talking about that mobile lab shit. And then Zach come back saying she was out there. It was evident she was out somewhere once they seen the pictures. But I had been telling them all, man, they don't have to get one in that hotel. Oh no. But he said she was out there fighting for her life. Out where? She was out where? She was out where fighting for her life? She was out where? And then some other YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, they were doing good jobs investigating shit. I think it was I don't know if it was one of them truths. I don't know if it was Chasing Truth or they were saying they was putting together that parking lot scene with that flower bed. Somebody was putting together this somebody them going down to the parking lot to meet somebody or some shit. It was somebody that flower bed where that dirt was at. Somebody was talking about that dirt, and they could have drove her right across that motherfucking park. They could have drove her right across there, and not come back in that door and went through them other doors. But saying like the pool would have been locked, and they had key. But if it was a goddamn, if it was planned, they could have went straight. Pain and Truth, that's who it was. Pain and Truth, man. Pain and Truth do some. Man, I gotta go back and look at Pain and Truth videos. Pain and Truth was goddamn putting out some good ass information, boy. That's who it was. Pain and Truth. That's who it was. Pain and Truth. I know it was some kind of truth. She was putting out some good. She did good work. Pain and Truth. The PT. Yeah, Pete. She was doing some good work. She the one broke that shit down about that flower bed and somebody. I'm gonna go back and look at that shit. I think I'm gonna go try to find out China right now. And I'm gonna leave y'all like that, man. The truth don't need no help, man. That girl wasn't sleeping, she wasn't drunk. So that make all them motherfuckers once again goddamn guilty. And y'all make sure Trey and goddamn my nigga Rebel get this right here for they can go listen to that shit. That girl ain't drunk. And that time match up. That time match up 250 something. It's in my video or somewhere you'll know goddamn when I messed it up cause when he said John, what the fuck I know that was at 246. So that's the time I think John Q said his eye ended at 249 or some shit like that. So that shit match up. That shit match up, bro. And them two niggas with a hoodie coming in at the same time. So I'm gonna goddamn go try to find me some Pain Truth. And I'm gonna get up out this bitch. The truth don't need no help, man. That shit ain't gonna bend. Break no fold, man. I'm out this bitch. I said, boom.